whispering video, rambling about my day, and a few things on my mind. I'd like to start the video off a little bit differently. Well, not really, because I've done it a couple times, but I'm looking to unwind and relax, so if anyone has some movie recommendations, that would help. I think the last movie that I saw was an Hitchcock movie. I think it was called Saboteur. Not 100% sure on the title, but it was about sabotage, somebody created a fire or an explosion in a warehouse, and they framed the wrong guy, and it kind of just, the guy went on the lam and ran all over the country, and it was a good movie. Not saying necessarily I need something like that, but I do sometimes like a movie that was filmed in the 60s or something, just so I find it, a little bit of pop on the mic, but I find it's almost like a safety net to watch a movie from the 60s, or whenever, because if it's not the best movie, then you at least get that time capsule kind of experience where you're looking at the phones and the cars, and they're all different, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool, oh, they're doing it this way, they're doing it that way type thing. So it's kind of an insurance policy for me, so I get something out of it. I will look on Netflix, see what's going on there. There was that boxing fight, the gimmick fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I think that got canceled or pushed back, so that'll be interesting when that comes out. Yeah, I mowed the lawn at my second job today. I had an interview at another place about social work and such things like that. I don't think I'll get that one, but it seemed to go decently. It's only a casual position, like a relief position, so they might be hiring multiple candidates, and if that's the case, I might be in there somewhere. But that was maybe after work. That was around 5 or something. No, not that late. It was at 4. And then around 5, I went to the post office, and I mailed my sister a card with some of the pictures of the trip that I was just talking about in a recent video to see my sister. So I took some pictures and I sent them to her, which kind of seems weird because we're in the digital age now where you have everything on the phone, but I don't have Facebook. I have Instagram, and to use Instagram is as safe for all your photos is it's good to share your memories that way, but to have a hard copy photo album is good, because then you always have those pictures if you need them. So yeah, I sent some pictures of me and my sister to my sister. So that'll get there in a week or whatever the case may be. I'm feeling a little burnt out today. It was a busy week. A lot done with the renos of the building, to the trip to see my sister, the road trip, work, chores, obviously. I haven't been in the gym all week, and that really sucks. It almost feels like going to a foreign land now when I go to the gym, because I'm just so far out of it, and I'm getting into these old bad habits of just not processed foods. They are processed foods, but I'm getting the healthy, at least try to make you feel good processed foods from the health store. Because I haven't had the mental energy or physical energy to be cooking or to really be taking care of myself properly, which is unfortunate, so I gotta get on that. Laundry stacked up, dishes, all kinds of stuff like that. It's easy to fall behind, and I think I need to just relax, and not that I want to get further behind in the chores and things, but if I keep going, it's gonna burn me out so bad that I'm just gonna crash and burn at the worst possible time. So I need to just breathe and try to focus on something right now and relax and watch a movie or something like that, just so I get readjusted and I get to just turn off for a little bit before I get back into all that craziness. Tomorrow I have a road test for a different type of driver's license, which is, like, I'm not looking forward to it. Looking at the calendar, like, I just want to be just laying and doing nothing for a few days even. I'm completely burnt out. So, if anyone has any movie recommendations, leave them in the comment section. I've asked that a couple times, and I've gotten responses a couple times, and I've watched all the movies that I've been recommended, and the first season of the show I was recommended, Baby Reindeer. I watched the first season of that. It was alright. If I was to rank it out of 10, I would give it a 6. So it was good, and it is kind of the type of show that I'm interested in, but I find those kind of shows, they drag on and they get repetitive, and I can't get too heavily involved in the characters. I think the 2 series that I really liked, well, 3, because one's a spinoff, is the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul shows, and Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones was really unfortunate that the last season was kind of, like I said, like it drags on, and they kind of run out of ideas or whatever, and they just are kind of rushing to wrap it up or whatever, like however the case may be. Oh, Sopranos was another good one. House of Dragons I've never seen. If someone has an opinion on House of Dragons, leave that below, because I don't think it's on Netflix, so I don't know if I'd be able to see it anyways, but I guess I'm interested. Excuse me. But yeah, I need to unwind and I need to relax a bit. I made a crappy ASMR video the other day and I didn't upload it. Got rid of it. Wasn't really what I wanted to put out. I kind of want to put out more uplifting type stuff, and it was kind of more of a negative, kind of almost like a downer video, but I had some humor mixed into it, like some dark humor, and I mean, it probably would have been okay, but I just kind of want to stick to generic kind of ASMR right now. Like, my idea with it was kind of be like artistic, or like Howard Stern, like shock value, like this guy's talking about crazy stuff and he's doing ASMR, so like maybe shock people with it. But I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea, or if it would be going against the grain too much, so I'm probably not going to do that and just leave it how it is. I want to get back into some of my normal just talking vlogs as well, but I'm kind of going through a period of life where I'm not as dialed into some of the things that I was interested in a few months ago even. Like, I don't know if I'm going through like a time of soul searching, or if I'm just kind of dissociated at this point, where I need to be kind of touching grass a bit more. But like I said, I'm burnt out, and when I get burnt out, I just want to lay in my bed and I gotta unwind somehow. I want to watch a movie and things like that, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's good to take a break. So that's a few things going on. This weekend is going to be really hot here, like absurdly hot. Usually I like the heat in a normal summer, but in like a typical summer, but this year I'm not really liking the heat as much, I guess because I'm working indoors more, not outdoors, so my body hasn't had the extra time to get used to it. I haven't built like a base tan, and I kind of just like the AC these days, I guess. Hopefully I have time to go to the gym tomorrow. Well, I do have time. The question is, will I go? And I never thought I'd be the if I will go type of guy, because I used to be going 6 days a week for years, and that was like just tunnel vision to do that. But I feel like I was trying to be like a natural bodybuilder a few years ago, and that's not gonna really take off for me, unfortunately. I think there is some guys that can do it and that have very round muscle bodies and gain weight easy, and I think some people can do it and they kind of look for mass. So like if you're kind of like Bruce Lee ripped on stage at a natural bodybuilding show, like it's like it's an accomplishment, but that's not going to be a career. And if you go strictly into that, and have your career as a personal trainer, you really have to know how to be a salesman and a marketer, and you have to be an extrovert and really know how to talk to people and engage people. And I'm kind of like more of a introvert and more monotone, and I don't really have a big social network to tap into to get into personal training. I remember when I was much younger, I would basically try to get my friends as clients, and they would just they would not pay me, but they were kind of like de facto like learning from me. But that is what it is. I think less people are even interested in personal training now, and I think personal training to a degree is a bit of a scam because it's easy to learn the basic workouts on your own. There's so much information online now, and there's so many people taking TRT and steroids and SARMs and all kinds of shortcuts that even somebody who doesn't even know how to train properly can be outperforming somebody who is dialed in with their workouts and really focused, and that's what they want to be and do. But that's the way it is, and I don't want to be kind of one of those whiny natural guys who's always saying, oh, well, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. Like if you're gonna do that, that's fine. I don't want to be that guy. At one point this channel actually was weightlifting advice. It was originally weightlifting advice, and then it went to a dog channel, and then it went to a nature channel, and now it's kind of, well, then it went to like a talking, like kind of opinion vlog podcast channel. Now it's kind of an ASMR channel, so it's all over the place. And I guess through this channel I'm trying to find myself in a way. But I appreciate everybody who is tuning into this channel. Obviously it's good to have you guys. So what I will do now, I think, is start wrapping the video up. This is a bit of a shorter one. We're at about 14 minutes now. My last one was half an hour. I don't even remember what I was really talking about in that video. I think it was I couldn't even guess. There was one where I was talking about the channel. There's one where I was talking about the trip, but I feel like that there was another one after that. But I think maybe it was just about the trip to see the sister was the one that went on for half an hour. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. It was about the contractors and doing the windows and that stuff, which I still need to get the blinds. I still have the blanket over the window, and Home Depot doesn't have the person that cuts the blinds for like another 5 days because they're on vacation, which is great to have a vacation, but like blah 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 blah, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's that. And now that's gonna be another thing I gotta do is put up the blinds, which, it's good to have things to do, but I gotta have some time to unwind as well. And I'm gonna do that now. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm just gonna go click, click, click through Netflix. You know what? I should take a walk around the block first to clear my head, and then when I get home, I should watch Netflix. But when I do that, usually then I don't watch the Netflix, or I watch it so late that I fall asleep with it on, and then that affects my sleep. And it's really hot and muggy out, so I don't know exactly what I'll do to unwind today, but sometimes I just scroll through socials and look at pictures of dogs. That's a good way to unwind. I think everyone should have a dog. I don't have a dog right now, but they really bring a joy to the house, I tell you. And I think dogs should be allowed in more buildings. I get hospitals and tattoo parlors and construction sites and grocery stores, like things like that. That I get not to have a no dog policy. Yeah, sure, but I mean, like, what exactly do they think that the dogs are gonna do? Like shit on everything or like piss on everything? Like, if that happens, it's a bad owner that didn't train the dog properly, and those owners should know that their dogs are like that, and then just with the honor system sort themselves out and not take that particular dog. But I guess people are fearful of that. But I feel like even like if you're working a job, like especially like an office job, you should just be able to take your dog to work. It doesn't make sense why you wouldn't be able to do that. It seems weird. My God, we all need dogs. We need dogs. D-O-G-S, dogs. Dogs, dogs, dogs. With the nose, with the ears, with the whole ordeal. The D-O-Gs. D-O-Gs. Dogs. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this video now. I might even film a second one, just like a 5 or 6 minute tapping video, so I have 2 in the queue to go, and then I'll do my walk or the movie or whatever the case may be that I have told you guys in this video. I hope everyone's staying hydrated. I hope everyone's taking time to breathe and to clear their mind and to relax. It's hectic out there. Take some time for yourself and look after yourself, and thanks for checking out the channel. Okay, bye.